Hi, I'm Dr. Mark Stengler, and today I want to talk about the connection between diet and acid reflux, and also some interesting research comparing a specific type of diet to people taking the proton pump inhibitor medications commonly used in America for acid reflux. Now let's talk about the PPI medications, the proton pump inhibitors. Very commonly used, millions of Americans use them every day. They're available by prescription at higher doses. They're available over the counter, so it's easy for people to get them. And they can work and do work. They suppress stomach acid release from your stomach cells. And so no stomach acid, no irritation, no stomach acid that can come up through the esophagus, up into the mouth and throat. And so they do work. However, when you look at these medications, you read the insert, they were designed just for short-term use. Now, unfortunately, people are on these things for months or years. And there's problems with that. We know that you need stomach acid as a natural part of your immune system, preventing infection from things like parasites and bacteria that shouldn't get into your stomach and digestive tract. You need stomach acid to break protein down. You need stomach acid, the hydrochloric acid, to absorb nutrients. So, for example, we know people on these PPI medications long-term, they're more likely to have deficiencies of vitamin D, calcium, iron, vitamin C, vitamin D, B12, many different nutrients, and that's a problem because obviously if you're low in calcium, you can get bone loss, vitamin D, bone loss, worse immunity. And so people on these medications are more prone to things like memory problems, bone loss, certain types of infections, digestive problems. And so again, they're not good to use long term. So in the study I'm talking about, it actually is a mainstream medical journal, one of the JAMA publications, and they took 85 people with acid reflux, and they were treated typically with the PPI medications. Then another 99 people with acid reflux followed a Mediterranean-style diet, and they also drank alkaline water. Both groups avoided the common triggers or food triggers of acid reflux, things like coffee, tea, soda, greasy and fatty foods, chocolate, spicy foods, and alcohol. So that was even in both groups. But it's interesting, when they analyzed the results of the study, those following more of a plant-based Mediterranean-style diet, again, along with the alkaline water, showed the greatest improvement. 62.6% saw a reduction of their score symptoms with acid reflux compared to 54.1% of those just taking the medication, the PPI medications. So very, very interesting. And so you can see from a study like this, and we see it in our clinic all the time with patients, when you're on a very specific diet to help with acid reflux, a lot of people can get significant improvement. And so this Mediterranean style diet works well for a lot of people. One thing you have to be careful with, I do find a number of people do react to things like tomato sauces, and citrus fruits. Those are common aggravators of acid reflux. Other things you should do is do not eat late at night. Try and finish your last meal of the day by about 6:30. That can make a big difference in flaring up acid reflux at night. Lose weight if you're overweight. That's very important. It can be helpful for some people to test their food sensitivities, immediate and delayed. We do that with patients at our clinic. And as well, it's important for some people who have more moderate to severe symptoms, as we're trying to wean them off the medications, we'll put them on specific supplements that are used to help with acid reflux as well. And lastly, there are some people who have a hiatal hernia, so they have a structural issue where the stomach is coming up through the diaphragm arch, and that can be helped to some degree if it's not too severe with things like chiropractic, osteopathic treatment, so be aware of that. Anyways, I hope you found this video helpful. Work with an integrative doctor on using the proper diet to try and get off those PPI medications if you can.